Welcome to the video lecture series of Theory of Computation. Today we are going to learn about the designing of PDA that accept the language W raised to R, where W is equal to A comma B star and W raised to R means the reverse of the W. It means the reverse of the given string. I am your instructor Poonam Patel. Let's start to understand designing a PDA for this given language. Okay. Now, as we know, before designing the PDA, we need to take a valid string, and by using this valid string, we are performing and designing the logic for this given language. Okay. So here they say that W raised to R. So whatever the W part string containing, it reverse part is containing in a W raised to R. C is the separation between these two things, these two terms. So after C, if it is valid, so it is a reverse part of first term. So here I have taken the first valid string. So I have taken ABC, and after C it's reverse BA strings. Okay. Now I want to designing the transitions for the PDA which accept this string. Okay. Now, so how we can check whether this given string is valid string or not for this language? So we need to understand the patterns first. If you see in this string, this is the palindrome numbers. If we can say that A B C B A B A, if I read this string is A B B A, and if I read a string, if I read a character, this string from right to left, it is like A B C B A. Okay, so it is, we can say that it is a palindrome numbers. Okay. Now, if you see before C part I said first term, and after C second term. Okay, so second term is reverse part of first term. Now, if you see the last character of first term and first character of uh, second term, it is equivalent BB. So here I have mentioned the equal characters. Why I mentioned over here? Because this logic is used, because this thing is used in our logic. Okay, AA. You see. Now what logic I can use for comparing this? So for this example, what we are going to do? So before C, is there any order they have mentioned over here? Because they mentioned W belongs to A comma B star. It means that any order will come. B before B, A comes, after A, B comes, any order. But the condition is given like after C it must be reverse contained. If it is containing, it is a valid string. That is the thing. So at what time we have to perform operation? So if you see the letter is C is separation between these two, okay, the first term and second term. So what we are going to do? So before C we are performing a push operation. Either input A comes or B comes, anything topmost symbol is containing stack, we are performing a push operation. And once C is appeared, so for a C we are not performing any on stack, but after C the letter A B comes, we are performing a pop operation. Now let's see how we can performing a push, how we can perform, let us see how we can perform a push and pop operation. So the logic you can say, if initially stack is containing a Z0, now first input A is read, what I am going to do? So for this string we are performing a push operation. Now remember, for this before C we are performing a push operation. Okay, and after this term, so this is my second term, this I called as first term, performing a pop operation. So at the end string, if null Z0 we have to accept it. Okay, like this. So this transition is going on to the step. Now, so here input topmost push. Okay, same. Input, topmost symbol, push or pop. Okay, sure. Okay, so first if A I am reading, input is my A. What is my topmost symbol? Z0. So as we discussed first, A is inserted onto the stack. Okay, so first A is going onto the stack. Now again B is read. So for B I have mentioned over here. So here I am mentioning for B I have mentioned over here. If my input is B and my top of the stack containing A, so it performing a push operation. Okay, so I have mentioned for B is going on to the stack. Again input is A appeared, top of the stack containing a B. What we are going to do? We are performing a push operation as we discussed earlier like this. Okay, so A B. Now okay, now next B again in B we are going to read B input symbol, topmost symbol A, same thing, and performing a push operation. So here we are performing a push operation. Now C is up here. What we are going to do for a C? What we are going to do? So for input C, if my top of the stack either A or B, we are just performing a skip operation only. Okay, so over here we have to mention if B or if A comes, what we are going to do? We are performing a skip operation. So whatever the stack containing, we have to write down as it is. Okay, so let's see, nothing we have to perform. So there is no change on a stack. Now we are performing a delete operation. So if you see for a B, for a B, so if you see for B this, what is the topmost symbol it containing? Pop, sorry, B. So we are performing a pop operation. So here, okay. Now again A input is coming. Input is A. Input is A. Top of the stack A containing. What we are going to do? We are performing a pop operation. Same. B input, top of the stack containing B. So here you can see we have already write down the transition. Input is B. If topmost symbol is containing B, it perform a pop operation. So again B is removed. If you see input is A, top of the stack containing A, we are performing a pop operation. So here A is removed. Okay. So in this way we can write down the push and pop operation for this language. Now if you see for a pop operation only two things, if input and top of the symbols are equal, it means if my input is A, if my top of the stack A, then and then we are performing a pop operation, otherwise not performing a pop operation. So there is restriction on a pop. In this way we can compare this. The first term is reverse of second term. So how we can know that this is the reverse term? If it is reverse term, so if you see in this example that I have already mentioned, so if it is reverse term, so this value is equal. So always this is last value that we have inserted onto the stack. So this is B. So for a B, topmost symbol always. If I cancel it, again next value A comes. So A, if I read A, so like this B B A A. In this way we can perform it. Okay, so the transition that we contain is, so for input A, what are the possibility it containing for push operation? So it might containing top of the stack Z0 is Z0. If double A, performing a push operation. If AB comes, performing a push operation. Okay, this is possibility for A for the push operation. So before C, if this term is comes, we are performing a push operation. If input is B, if my top of the stack either 0, either Z0, either A containing or B, it performing a push operation. Same way we can mention the transition for B input. If Z0, if A comes, if same symbol B comes, so we have perform a push operation. Okay, but once C appears, so if it containing A or B, top of this symbol anything it containing either A or B, so what we are going to do? We are performing a skip operation on this stack, and then If my input is A, if my top of the stack A containing it performing a pop operation. Same way, input is B, top of the stack containing B, performing a pop operation. So this is the all transitions for this language we have mentioned over here. So I hope this logic is clear to you. Now move on how we can construct the transition table. So as we know, transition table contains five things: moves number, state, input, top of the stack, and moves. Okay, so first initial state is q0. Now next question is arise how we can mention sorry, in this example how we can mention how many states are used in this example. So if you see, I have mentioned for a C. So here push operation perform, and the next is pop operation. So for a push we have used one state, and for C we are changing the state and moving the second number state, and this second number state is performing a pop operation. If at the end we are getting the null, we are reaching at the final state. We are reaching at the final state. Okay, so here you can see initially q0. I have mentioned all the possibility. If input is A, top of the stack containing Z0, it stay at the same step q0, A Z0. We are performing a push operation for A. Same way, if state is q0, input is A, top of the stack A containing performing a pop operation, and we are staying at the same state q0. So q0 comma double A, like this self loop. So for all push operation we have used the self loop. So always it moves the same state. Okay, same way, what are the next possibility for input A? So if state q0, input is A, top of the stack containing B, we are performing a push operation q0 AB. Now next is for a B input we have to mention. If we are at state Q, if input is B, if my top of the stack is Z0, what we are going to do? We are performing a push operation. So all the possibility we have to include over here for a push operation, because there is no order is given. So either A comes or B comes. Okay. Same way, if input is B, state is Q0. Sorry. If state is q0, input is B, top of the stack containing B, we are staying at the same state q0 and performing a push operation. So q0 comma double B. Same way, if input is state is q0, input is B, top of the stack containing A, we are moving at the same state q0 and performing a push operation BA. Okay, so in this way we have mentioned all the push operation for the input A and input B. So all the possibility for the top of the stack, what are the stack, maybe top of the stack containing, what are the possibility that top of the stack containing either Z0 or A or B. Okay, now if C appears, so what we are going to do? So if C appears, so either top of the stack A, either top of the stack containing B. So for this, it's changing the state only and performing a skip operation onto the stack. So q1 comma A. Same way, if C input state is q0, if B comes B top of the stack, we are performing a skip operation. So just moving a q1 comma B. Now right now we are at state q1, and if input is A and if top of the stack containing same symbol A, we are performing a pop operation. So here we have mentioned the loop. So any number of time A input is comes, and any number of times if top of the stack comes A, it performing a pop operation. So q1 comma null. Same way, q1 state input is B. Now we are writing down the possibility for B. Now input is B. If my top of the stack containing also B, same symbol, so we are performing a pop operation. So q1 comma null. So this is repeated more than one times. It may be number of B's come and top of the stack B is there. So it is performing a pop operation. If at q1, if we are at reaching at the end of string null and stack containing a z0, what we are going to do? We are performing a skip operation and just transfer to the final state. So here q2 our final state. If at q0 state, if null is appear, because they have mentioned, if you see in the string is w belongs to a comma b star, it means that w c w raised to r, so it may be null, it may be null. So null dot c, only c, so this is a valid string, minimum length of string. So how we can accept this? So c is at 0. So if input is c at the state, if my input is c and state is q0, what we are going to do? So we are just moving the state. Okay, so for C we are not performing any operation onto the stack, we are performing a just skip. Okay, so Z0 as it is, just moving a Q1. Now at the end of string, if null is comes, Z0 is there, so we are moving the final state. So in this way we can accept this string. So this is the step for this I have mentioned over here. Okay, so in this way we can mention this. So this is the transition for the PDA. So I hope this concept is clear to you. Thank you all.